Finally, my dream of going to Alaska on a moose hunt was coming to pass. Joas and his family have a cabin in the woods, and their family is as wonderful as is portrayed on their YouTube channel, Montana Haven, Alaska Edition. So check it out.
There's our gear, there's our guy, there's our plane. Lots of gear, getting loaded up. Made her safely here, and the first thing that greets us is bear food right here. Big salmon right on the shore spawned out. What do you think, Eli? What a place, huh? Well, Eli?
Praise God, we're here.
Amen. That leaves you and I, and
hopefully some moose over there.
we're on the river bar, and they let us know that if the water rises, if it rains, we could be in trouble, so we got to find a little higher spot here. Well, the first thing we come across is bear tracks. Ooh, and these are brownies. That is large size. Look at that. Well, that might be my bear.
Evidence that we're bear conscious. Got a little, barrier for the bear. Thanks to Joas, we got that. But look at this awesome scenery. Can't ask for a better spot. Yep, we already got the bug nets out. So, bugs are here. Gotta go try out the fishing. Oh, Joas wanted to. We haven't caught anything yet. Morning of day 1. Yeah, we're just hiking up this creek bed and got our waders on, and doing well. Excited.
That's about as deep as we can go right there. What a glorious, glorious morning. So here we've got grizzly bear tracks and wolverine tracks going with each other. It's pretty far out right there.
Here, we're trying to get some elevation. Oh, can you see Joas down there? Super steep. You can see some bushes down there. There's this beaver dam down here. We're camped out by the lake over there. Spent about 2 hours hiking up there this morning. Looks like some decent country in there, just can't really see it until you get here. It's a beautiful morning though.
So now we're sitting on a higher location here, but we have better view, but we clawed our way through the alders. It's really hard. Left our packs down below. Super hard to get to. So basically we're just gonna sit here until about dark. Here, the creek is flowing beside us. Stars are still shining brightly. Looks like it's gonna be a good day.
A little scary. We got a couple of those places to cross. It's a beautiful morning though. You made her.
Man, you wouldn't want to fall on that stuff.
No, you'd go floating down there.
I don't like to take right there.
Pretty good size ones. And a view. Trying to spot some moose coming out in these openings. We were across the valley yesterday. One of those rocks way over there. Joas is back that way on a knob. First crossing of many going down. We better go join them. Here we have a black bear. It's not that big, but he kind of left a big pile.
Yep, it's a beautiful evening tonight. And Eli was a bit behind me. He hollered. There he comes carrying a salmon that he got. That is amazing. We're gonna have some fish for dinner.
Chef Joas there cooking up the salmon.
Chef Boyardee. It's gonna be a meal worthy of consumption.
Ramen and salmon. Well, as we were heading out this morning, we had one plane full of fishermen land, and here comes another one. I'm sure they're gonna land. Pretty cool anyways. Just going up this creek trying to get wind in our favor to get to our glassing spot overlooking that big marsh down there. Just crossed the Beaver Dam. We're in moose habitat now. This is where they hang out. We just gotta get some elevation. Coming through the marsh. Do what you have to do. We're at a glassing spot. Looks pretty sweet, pretty promising. Got this whole area. Got some sun rays going on. And I want to show you, it's kind of a, I don't know what did that. Probably a bear. Made a little napping spot for himself. I might have to take a nap later in it. There's evidence that a bear did this. Maybe a little bed, because look right there's the pile. Okay.
Guys, we just had a series on travel crash. Eli far away, 20 yards. 25
30 yards.
There's a... Whew, I'm shaking. That thing was stalking us, wasn't it? It knew we were here.
Yeah,
It had to know.
it hurt, yeah.
Eli,
Bear.
look back and there's a grizzly bear. Right there, where those shrubs are, right there.
Just right there.
Anyways.
Did you want to go try to shoot it?
No, it's not. It wasn't like a huge one.
Okay.
So I think we're gonna leave it. I was trying to hose away, but it's kind of crazy. That thing was coming after us. So thankfully I had my gun here in the pistol, but it was crazy. Right there. We didn't get on camera just before.
Stood up a little bit.
I had my gun right here. I was standing up and looking at it, and it huffed and took off running. It realized what we were, I think. Thought it was a moose or something.
Crazy. ramps have more use than one. In our case, it's a bridge. Got a cloud ceiling, or a fog ceiling this morning. At least we can see.
Wow. Nice going, bro.
This is our day in the tent. Outside it's just pretty miserable. Can hardly see how much it's raining, but can't see that far anyways. We're in the tent this morning, having some scrambled eggs for brunch. It's a rainy day outside. Joe has got some what you got?
Homemade biscuits and gravy.
Nice. That's what you do. Just take it easy when it's raining outside. Of course, we gotta have make some coffee too. You know, that's gonna be an important part of the day. You know,
Life-saving brew.
you can see our tents back there behind, and then it's pretty stormy today still. But you can see we got a fish up on shore, some dead salmon. Here's an example of a half-eaten fish. I wonder why I ate that, huh?
There's Blackie and there's Brutus. Big boys, that's for sure. Big boys. Look at the size of that foot. As long as my foot, or longer. Much longer with the claws. They definitely go through here looking for salmon.
Camped on this delta. See that wall, that water that's coming across, and there 2 days ago somebody had a fire there, and it was dry all around here. Just had risen enough to water to come across there, but we're all good. We're pretty high, the highest spot in the delta, so we'll keep an eye on it.
Oh my. He's got seriously thwart our moose hunting attempts. And it's swift too. He says no. That's frustrating. Wow. The river that blocks our moose. Raging torrent.
Yeah, it's raining. We came up that creek because it's the only place we can go. Smaller creek.
Sort of maxed out as deep as we can go without being swept away. He's still smiling, that's a good thing.
Unfortunately, I got too deep and we headed back to camp.
Well soaked and slightly bummed that we can't get to any place. This is a hard place to hunt. There's only like one valley with tules and alders, and just the glassing places that we've had to get to, it takes us an hour and a half to beat through the willow and alder to get to it, and it's really tough. Not sure what we're gonna do except wait for the water to go down. Well, tonight we climbed up to another location. Those meadows over there is where we saw the moose earlier, so it's kind of a long ways away, but we just can't get there, so we're just doing what we can. But the weather's lifting a little bit, which is nice.
There's a black bear. He's eating salmon. How far? 170. You heard something. It's too loud.
I'm gonna take him, ready?
Okay.
Oh shoot, now he's turned. Fingers crossed that I made a good shot. How far was it, Eli?
About 170 yards.
170 yards downhill. Had a broadside shot. Ready to get the footage. Definitely hit him. We didn't see him leave the area, so we're gonna go down there and see if we can get him. But man, I've got the shakes big time.
Really thick. Just be careful.
It's getting dark. All we'll do is we'll come back in the morning, do a grid search till we find him.
Eli, we got it. We've been making circles in these 10-foot alders, and it's just soaking wet. It rained all night, so it just pours down, sweating, and we found a couple patches of blood. We followed them as far as we could, and then we were just making bigger and bigger circles and walk right on them on this clearing. It'd be virtually impossible to see them like within 8 or 10 feet away from you in some of this thick alders, and he's laying in the open. A miracle.
Do you want to pick up his head?
Yeah, let's
I haven't showed him yet.
Okay.
So here we go.
Here's the bear. He's not a big one. Not a very big one. That's all right. He's stiff as a board. I can't do it right now.
Okay. I guess we'll have to set him up.
Well, Eli, thanks, man.
We did it.
So this guy's been spotting all the game. He sees the wolverine run through an opening. I didn't see it. He sees the grizzly bear before I do, and he sees this black bear before I do. Dude, it's my turn. Anyways, the story on this thing is we were sitting up on a knob here last night, and yeah, just right up here, Eli says, there's a bear. And sure enough, he had just fed out, or just walked out into an opening here, and he was eating these fish. That's pretty cool, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was jet black. This is cool to see him.
Yeah, I thought right away when I saw him he was a bigger bear, but I guess I'm not very good at judging bears or something, because he's not super big, but I'm happy. But I'm just super grateful, thankful to the Lord that I get the opportunity to come to this beautiful place with a friend and just be here.
Awesome. Praise God.
Amen. Eli is struggling to get up. He's got all the bear meat on his back. Let me give you a hand, bro. He's got a lot of weight. How much are you carrying, Eli? Quite a bit. The way you're leaning forward, that's a lot of weight.
Joe is coming across carrying his bear skull and rifle and hide. So we're sticking to the bottom a little easier this time. Worth the pain?
My knees don't have the strength. Yep, it's worth it. Worth it. All right.
Almost to camp. Look at what Joe has fixed us. Some amazing celebration meal for getting the bear out. So we'll take it, and we'll take the nice weather. Turned out to be a pretty stellar day after all, so praise God for that.
Yep.
What happens when it's a nice day in Alaska? It's laundry day, or at least drying out day. Cleaned up a little bit, feeling good, ready for second launch and for some moose activity, hopefully.
After that delicious lunch, Eli's prepping up his bow with his Grim Reaper broadheads, fixing on whacking the mighty moose.
That's right. We hope so.
70 yards, mountain house. Should be able to hit a moose. That's tough, man. That is deep. I don't know. Give it a try, I guess.
Ooh, it's a little full yet. Hang on there. I made it through okay, but it's not too fun. It's a little deep. Yeah. It's a little crazy.
That right there is all I can do.
My feet were sliding on the bottom.
This is our last and final crossing, but we don't know if we can do it. It is very fast. I think he says no. It's too swift. Wow. Deep and swift. We're trying to get up there so we can glass is what we're trying to do. What are we gonna do?
Same crossing early in the morning. It's a beautiful morning. Up on the grassy slope, trying to spot some moose down here in the bog and the beaver ponds, but nothing this morning. Finally spotted one. Doesn't have 4 in the front for sure. It's a small one.
Is that even a 50-inch bull? I don't know.
No. It's got two brow tines.
Sweet bull. Do you see him on there? I'm gonna call, see what he does here. Super close. Yeah. Look at that. That's pretty red stuff right there. Oh, look at that. Sweet. Look at the thing, he's just going.
He's attacking that bush. Maybe speaking of followers.
Yeah, but yes, look at that thing. As his head comes up. Oh!
Yep.
Where's he at now?
Finally spotted a bull. We're pretty excited. We're just, well, Joas doesn't look too excited right now, but it's been about an hour and a half ago and he just disappeared. And we're trying to figure out what's the plan for this evening. See if we can get in closer or what we want to do there. This is called mountain fresh water, just like that. Spring water, here we go. Well, I made it to the top of that waterfall. Joas is down there. There you go. Anyways, that bull was out here this morning and he kind of ran that way, so we're thinking of going over to the other side, and hopefully he'll come out there tonight.
Well, tonight we are enjoying our home base here. It's always good to come back. So hopefully we can get out there and attack that bull tomorrow. I don't know. We don't know how that thing keeps evading us, but
Just hides.
We've been hunting now for 8 days, and we saw it the first time today. So, and we only saw a cow once. Haven't seen the cow either. So I don't know. They got enough cover to hide in. So we're gonna keep trying. If we would have been in the spot we were this afternoon, we would have been able to get them. But of course we weren't. So now we'll go back and keep trying.
Trying to get to our spot, and there's a cow moose out there. Barely see it. Just the ears. See a moose out there? I don't. Wait, there's one there. That's how hidden they are. About 300 yards. Yeah, again. Disappeared. There's evidence that I actually did bring the bow. I feel like I had a very good chance of shooting something here, so there's a rifle just in case. But if something did come in to a call, then I might be able to hop down there and try to get in front of it or something. Otherwise, probably just gonna pick up the rifle if I had an opportunity. So we'll see how it goes. It's here midday, probably about lunchtime soon. But there's Joe's with his bug decoy. They like to go to the higher spot, so he has this little decoy to deter some of the bugs. So after not finding any moose in the morning, we decided to head 3 miles back to try to get on a new glassing point and see if we could turn up some moose somewhere. Can't really tell. It's really steep.
Got a couple bugs on you, Eli.
What's that?
Got a couple bugs on you.
Yeah. We called here in this meadow. It's tundra basically, but looks like we got some rain back at camp, so it'll probably hit us before we get back. And it'll be dark before we get back, so here we go. Trudging up the creek.
Or morning.
This is what we've been going through every morning and evening. It's called moose hunting.
Going across the beaver dam here.
Here's another part of our path. Pretty well worn path. I'm just using it so often. And it doesn't look like much of a path through there, but it actually is quite a bit more than everywhere else. So out there is second creek that we follow coming down, so just gotta push your way through the brush kind of. And then you bust out into something a little more clear. And we head down this creek.
Right there's a snipe. I've never seen one this close. It's really amazing to see one right there.
Nightly routine, water filter, getting some water. Gotta do some dishes. 11 o'clock.
Working our wise when we need
them. We do need them, but not for that. Just
yeah. Bear fence there. Very foggy this morning.
watch this. There's a salmon in here, and he just swam up this half out of the water. See what it does here. Half dead. There he goes. Poor guy. How can it be raining and beautiful? Just like that. Pretty amazing. On the third to last day, I decided to push back as far as I could go to find some moose. But first, I stopped on the grassy slope to make sure there's no moose in the meadows there, and I was able to take in this beautiful sunrise. I hit the end of the road for going up the creek. This is way too deep and narrow there. Well, here's the decision. I think we can do it, Josh. What do you think? It's not bad. I don't think so. Alright, well, this is what it looks like on up. I'll probably glass a little bit, then turn around. Well, there's where we come from. Some rapids there, but I just got to navigate through this big rocks along the side of the river. About a quarter mile or more of this. Yeah, so the adventure continues. It's a little bit discouraging, to be honest. It's you know, it's the most beautiful place here. But we're very limited to where we can go, and so there's only so many moose in here, and there's only a couple of vantage points to see into some super thick stuff and see a few openings and hope that I just saw big moose tracks there. I thought he was headed up the river, and sure enough, he crossed right here and went on up past that on the left side where cliffed out on the right, but went up that nasty place. to access that valley beyond. But anyways, a little bit discouraging, but overall I've had a great experience. Couldn't ask for a more beautiful place, and good company with Joas, and some good conversations and reflections and all that good stuff. I just pray that through it all we can go deeper with God and stay positive. And towards the end of this, you notice I'm taking a lot more pictures of just little stuff with fall colors and all that, and just trying to appreciate the little stuff. So, it's a little blistery windy outside. It's shaking the tent.
This is intense. I mean tent.
It's about midnight. And this is insane. A bit of snow in the mountains. No moose. Ascent to the knob. Well, it stopped raining, but the wind is still brutal. This is kind of our little hideaway. Try to get away from the wind and the rain this morning. Just tucked right in here. Got next to us. Still no moose. Like Joa said, it's like Pilgrim's Progress, going through a slough of despondence or something like that. Just these last days where we're not seeing any moose. That's it. Back to camp this morning. Had some crazy wind. Of course, Joseph's taking off his waiter, but everything toppled over there. The tent is just, hopefully we don't have any problems.
Oh my, you got to be kidding me. Look in there, Eli. Catastrophe has struck.
Definitely upset the fruit basket majorly.
Oh my word.
Alright, let's try to get this. Well, we got it turned and anchored, and this is part of our, how many tie downs do we have? Gravel on the edge, and it's still blowing.
Well, we got everything put back together again, and back in the lodge. Still pretty windy, as you can tell. It's 5 more hours till dark, so the moose doesn't show up. I guess we're mooseless.
Yeah. This last evening, just out calling by the river. Fall colors are in. Still rainy, cloudy, beautiful, of course. Calling beside the river and came across these fresh Wolverine tracks. It's been raining today and they barely rained on. Looks like it's got like 2 sets. Oh, it's 8:30 or so this morning. Today's the day we leave, and doing one little last pancakes. Multiplied them a little bit. Joseph, of course, is cooking again. He's been amazing. I tried, but he's butted right in and took over. So, anyways, we'll have some coffee and pancakes. It'll be fun.
Here comes our plane.
Comes Mark. Pick us up. So yeah, felt better with a shower and a shave. Here's a 69 incher, I think one of the hunters got. So that's what a big bull looks like.